All right, what's up, family? This is me doing another one of my book reviews here. Like I said in the past, what I'm going to start doing, instead of just showing you pictures of books, what I'm going to do is give you a small preview of the book and why it piqued my interest. This book in particular was one of the books many years ago when my kids were very little. I said, wow, there was a particular scene in here, and that's what I'm going to speak about, and you're going to love it. Trust me, you're going to love what I'm saying, and a lot of you actually went through this. So it's going to be very informative, and you're going to be able to identify with what I'm talking about. But that was one of the pivotal moments that made me say, man, I can't wait till my daughters get older. I want them to read this and understand why I thought that was so cool. So this book here is by Zane, and I know a lot of y'all are familiar with Zane. She normally does books pertaining to a lot of sexual activity and stuff like that, and she did not forget to put that in these type of this particular book. But that's not what I'm talking about. Alright, so basically what this book is, and I also love the artistry work on here. Thought it was pretty good to make these young black women look beautiful. Ain't much to make us black women look beautiful. Black women, it don't take much, it's just natural. I love that. So I'm going to assume here in this book, the artistry, I'm going to assume this is Harmony, the oldest sister. I'm going to assume this is Bryce, the middle-aged sister. And I'm just going to assume this is Lucky, which is the younger sister. Now, basically what this book is about is typical sibling rivalries. You know, you're not my mother. I'm tired of you telling me what to do. You always boss me around, that type of stuff. So obviously Lucky had to deal with more of that because she was the younger. She had to listen to both her older sister and much older sister because she was in college. And they kept pushing her like, you got to finish this, you got to do that, and this and that. So it was something she had to deal with that. Now, Bryce, on the other hand, she felt like she could tell Lucky what to do, and she didn't have to listen to her older sister. She always had that type of argument with her, like, you're not my mother. Who you think you is? You know, you always try to boss somebody around. I thought that was pretty cool. We can identify that with that. But it's going to get better what I'm talking about. And this particular thing, what I'm talking about, Bryce was trying to hook up her friend Corlette with a job, and she kept asking her older sister Harmony, that was in a position to do so for her, could you hook my friend up, could you hook my friend, begging her, and then Harmony said, why are you always trying to look out for her anyway, trying to play mother to her, you know, with your little hoe ass friend, and you know, she probably out hoeing with somebody, sitting at home getting welfare and watching soap operas, just saying everything negative. And Bryce took offense to that, like, yo, don't be talking about my friend like that. You know, damn, you know, you wouldn't like it if I'm talking about your boyfriend or your friend like that. Why you always got to be putting her down? So Harmony checked her. Harmony said, first of all, I wouldn't be talking about your friend like that if you didn't always give me ammunition to shoot back at her. You know, like you're always telling me all her personal business and all the bull junk relationships she go through and how she's so stupid. Remember, you tell me this stuff. So when she said that, Bryce realized, damn, I do be telling her all this stuff. I mean, she is my sister. I do be telling her. But just for that split moment, she realized, damn, maybe I be talking a little bit too much. I need to tone that down. Yeah, I need to tone that down. That is my friend. Now I'm going to tell my sister. She's throwing it back in my face. So they got past that. But, you know, they still was bickering and arguing and stuff. Now, here's the part that I really love. When all that argument was over, Bryce calls her friend Carlette, and they talking, and then Bryce tells Carlette, like, oh, I'm so sick of my sister. Yo, she always running her mouth. She always trying to boss somebody around. I'm so sick of her thinking she my damn mother. She ain't my damn mother. You know, she just burn me up sometimes, you know. So Carlette goes, ah, girl, she got you like that? She's like, yeah, she just really pisses me off. And she was going on and on and on about how Harmony pissed off. So here's the pivotal part. So now Carlette jumps in on the conversation. You know, she chimes in and says, yeah, girl, you right about your sister. Harmony, she is a trip. You know, now I'm paraphrasing her. I don't remember the exact words, but she basically said, your sister is a trip. She basically will get the Bitch of the Year award if there was an award for that. You know, she is always bitchy and cranky and always complaining. I agree with you, girl. You know, she be getting on my nerves sometimes too. Now, the part with that and the problem with that and that I love is that Bryce realized. She said, whoa, whoa, whoa. And she told Carlette right then and there. She said, whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, Carlette, hold on a second. Now, I love you. You're my best friend. I love you. But that's my sister. Don't disrespect my sister like that. I mean, really, I understand. Me and her go through stuff. If anybody gonna talk about my sister, it's me. I'm gonna talk about my sister. You know, I could talk disrespectful. That's my sister. That's my blood. Don't talk bad and ill will about my sister. I don't appreciate that. And like I said, you my girl. I love you, but don't ever do that again. Now I love that. That's what made me say I love this book, and it's things like that that made me say I can't wait till my daughters read this. But they gotta read the whole thing of how it all transpired, and that's why I say I can't wait till they get older to read this. I'm sure a lot of y'all are familiar with those two incidents I said. Like I said, sometimes you're going through stuff with your boyfriend and then you tell your sister, your aunt, or whoever, and what you don't realize, you telling them all the bad stuff so much, they're going to throw it back in your face later. Because when you get back with the guy, you got to be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? These are relationship things, and you got to be careful with that. But more, that I loved even more, is how she checked about it. Anybody going to talk about my sister? It's me. You guys and girls. Anybody gonna talk about your brother or your family member? It's you. You don't allow outside people to come in and add to your already adversity situations. You do not do that. You know what I mean? So that's what I loved about the book, and I'm sure that's what you're gonna love about the book. So if you take time, you want something good to read, this is an old book, but I do love it. And as I said, it's by Zane. We all know what Zane books consist of. It's mostly sexual content stuff. It's just like her book here called Addicted. I'm sure a lot of you women out there have read these books. She got other ones, Sex Chronicles. You know, I've read those too. I have no reason to do videos on them because we know what they consist of. If you're looking for some type of arousal, just pick up one of her books. It'll give you that. But this book was comical. It had a lot of silly, funny stuff in it, and that's what I liked about it. I'm sure you'll like about it. So go get yourself a good book. This is one in particular. And as always, I love being me, and I love to read. Peace.